in LPU. So if they can work on that, then I think they will have a good chance of overcoming this LPU team na nakapuhunan sa simula ng ating torneo.
Of course, #1 serving team, sabi mo nga, they have Puzon, who has been serving so many aces the past matches.
And what a season Ming Puzon has had. #1 ranked setter in the NCAA and could very well be on her way to a 3rd straight Best Setter Award.
Serving for the Lady Cardinals.
And what a season as well for Aliana Ong, who has led the charge in terms of blocking para sa Lady Cardinals. Big reason why they're #1.
I remember covering Ong in her first year, and now seeing her, she's more confident in how she moves.
Check ball ba? Yes. Sabi ng ating referee, check ball. And Gyra, you just love how Puzon sets up her teammates. It's beautiful to watch.
Puzon will be a vital part in this match because, as you said, Mapua is the #1 blocking team. But having Puzon, she needs to deceive her blockers. So we'll see how she'll work on this today.
Roxy De La Cruz getting through the blockers. Doguna. Roxy. Oh! Picked up by Puzon.
Good defense from both sides.
Doguna cross court. Bohol. Binalik kay Roxy on the drop. Doguna.
Great variation.
Bohol goes to the middle this time. And Babiera is able to get the point.
Babiera with a very, very smart power tip going for the sides.
Hey, this is a good sign for Mapua. Unang 2 sets binigay kay De La Cruz. And then Trixie Bohol switching it up, giving it to Babs Babiera.
I had the chance to talk to Coach Aying Estaban earlier, and he said that they have more time. They've had more time to prepare for this match because yung previous match na against Benil, they only had 1 rest day. So active rest lang nagawa nila. But for this game, grabe yung preparation from viewing to the practices and simulation.
And you would say that that gap came at the right time kasi kailangan talaga nila manalo ngayong araw laban sa LPU.
And of course, if LPU wants to seal their Final Four appearance, they have to win this match as well.
Puzon on her knees. Doguna pops it up. Or hits it towards the other side. Popped up by Mapua. De La Cruz tried to go cross-court. Blockers were there.
Attack goes out.
Dolorito with so much power on that back attack.
And Puzon clarifying things with our first referee, Eli De Jesus. Ming to Martin. Bohol tossing it up. And that's going to be a point for Mapua.
Garcia with a very, very good cross-court hit. Look at the angle she went with.
Great pickups by Coach Aying Esteban, Frey Garcia, and Raisa Rica Blanca. Adding firepower to Roxy De La Cruz.
Good adjust by Doguna.
Back row. Goodbye.
Dolorito finally finding her groove in the back row. Earlier, she had an attack error, but with this one, she made sure she gets that point.
Serving #6.
Good target as well. I can actually feel the tension right now, Anton. Both teams are very pressured, I would say.
Wow. But with that hit right there, it's as if Freyan Garcia is standing up to the pressure. Look at how strong this was.
And I really like the power of her backswing, which challenges the blockers of LPU.
Puzon, running attack. Bohol. Oh.
Good save.
What a save by Lopez. Doguna gets it over to the Mapua side. Aliana. Jaja was there. Martin. And she gets roofed by Aliana Ong.
Referee calls
That's a
a
point.
lifting violation. Martin tried to cover her own drop ball but was not successful. I'm actually surprised that Heart Bio isn't in the first 6.
Yeah, that's one of the things that you pointed out to me before we started talking on air after seeing the starters.
What I like about LPU is that they have very efficient open spikers. So when you have broken plays, you already have 2 wing spikers who will make sure that they kill that ball. Good serve. What an ace from Doguna.
Big reason why LPU is #1 in the league when it comes to serving.
It's 5, serving 6.
That was the 9th ace for Joan Duguna for the season. #5 scorer in the league. Gohol. Oh, wow. No blockers.
You gotta love the energy from Ong. That was a good swipe.
Now serving Trixie Gohol.
Goes on. Oh, free ball given up by LPU. Gohol, back set. And Raisa Rica Blanca rising to the occasion and puts Mapua on top by 3. When we come back, Hannah Arguelles will have her first report for us from courtside. Don't go away.
Hello mga ka-NCAA! Nandito po tayo ngayon sa Philol Eco Oil Center kung saan magaganap ang opening ceremony ng NCAA Season 99 Women's Volleyball Tournament. At kikilalanin po natin ang mga players ng ating 10-member schools. I am Lizala Nieves for NCAA Season 99. It's official! Last weekend ay opisyal na ngang nagbukas ang Men and Women's Volleyball Tournament ng NCAA.
At nagbabalik ang NCAA Season 99 Women's Volleyball Tournament, Lady Pirates versus the Lady Cardinals. And with both these teams coming from losses, there is truly an uncontained fire amongst the Lady Pirates and the Lady Cardinals, especially with the fact that the next few games might possibly be do-or-die games for them. At nang makausap ko nga si Coach Cromwell Garcia, aminado siya na marami daw ang naging errors ng kanyang team, lalo na sa services. At haluan mo pa ng mental pressure, it's what broke down the then untarnished LPU Lady Pirates. Para naman kay Coach Aying Esteban, hindi na-sustain ng kanyang team ang kanilang intensity, which handed them their 3rd loss of the season, making them dangerously close to falling off the Final 4. Na-mention din ni Coach Clarence na sunod-sunod na games ay talagang hirap silang makarecover ang kanyang team. With there being one less spot in the Final 4, everything becomes all the more serious considering that both teams were part of the last season's Final 4. Thoughts on the coaches' responses, Anton and Gaira?
Well, I think what both teams have today is fire, as we saw from Ong earlier with her hit. But what you said, Hannah, totoo yun. Talagang pressured on both sides because this will be a do-or-die match for either one of them.
So Hannah also mentioned na itong LPU kakagaling lang sa kanilang unang pagkatalo as we see Roxy De La Cruz. That's actually not Roxy De La Cruz. That's Super Roxy De La Cruz.
It's great to see her at her peak in this 99th season of the NCAA. Talagang ibang-iba si Roxy De La Cruz when she's on the court.
Although there were some matches where Roxy didn't seem like herself. So that's a good sign for the Mapua Lady Cardinals as we see this ace right here. Tumawag ng timeout si Coach Cromwell Garcia.
Wala ka naman po kaperan doon eh. Dalawa naman yung receiver na nando doon. Nakukuha. Isang receive na maayos. Recognize tayo ng spiker. 3 na yan, no? Pag 3 spiker, 1-on-1, di ba? O, hanap. Hindi po pwede bibitawan natin. Basta.
Good timeout from Coach Cromwell. He reminded his players that yun nga, pag 3 spikers ang nasa harap, tao-tao muna. So all his all his frontline girls should be able to maximize their blockings here. Of course, you have Ong, you have De La Cruz in the front row who are very deadly for Mapua.
Good pass. Here's the set for Dolorito.
What a set from Puzon. You can see how accurate she is with her sets. Look at that. It's picture perfect, I would say.
And Ming Ming is back on the service line for LPU. Gohol to De La Cruz.
So much power on that down the line hit by De La Cruz. Mapua is now leading 12-7.
Last season, Roxy De La Cruz was number 5 in the NCAA in scoring. This season, not even in the top 10, but what a time for her to regain her form. Not over for Rica Blanca.
For touches.
Coach Aying Esteban also mentioned earlier that Rica Blanca is one of the players who he's trying to be more confident kasi siya rin nagdadala sa team the past few games.
Yeah, Rica Blanca has emerged as the #1 scorer for Mapua, 10th in the league. Gohol, De La Cruz. Tulang!
You can't count out Tulang.
That's a point for the Lady Pirates.
Look at that approach and that timing on that hit.
12.
Tulang actually played as a middle blocker off-season, so I think she has improved in all aspects of her game.
Back set, Rica Blanca cross court. Oh! Aminado naman si Osada doon.
That's a point
Net
for the
violation of
Lady
Osada. That's, alam mo Anton, pag nagigil ka na talaga minsan mag-block, it's something that happens and error talaga na you accidentally touch the net.
Gohol. Fabiera. Quick attack.
I don't know if it's too early to say, but all the players of Mapua have been contributing early on in this match.
I guess we can attribute that to the 4 days of preparation.
They look more confident in this match, I would say.
This is Hiro Osada serving
Osada.
for the Lady Pirates.
You know, with the entry of Bio and Osada, mas tumangkad itong LPU Lady Pirates. Rica Blanca. Puzon to Joanne.
I love how Ming Ming Puzon just perfectly set those balls to her spikers and the trust that those spikers have na they're just gonna approach and hit those balls.
Backup setter. Steph Manara is now in. She's wearing jersey number 10. She sets it up for De La Cruz.
That's a block point for Jaja Tula.
What a block.
Yeah, she says no entry. Look at that timing and that swing for that block.
12 serving 14.
LPU slowly creeping up to Mapua now. But that is a double violation.
Double contact.
Called on Mapua.
Timeout Mapua University.
Ngayon naman si Coach Aying Esteban
Score 14
ang tatawag ng timeout.
13.
Hindi galing sa depensa yun, galing sa receive yun. Okay, humabol sila, nag-3 down tayo. Kailangan natin gawa ng paraan. Pag dikit na yung bola, gawa mo lang ng paraan. Huwag mong paluin sa kamay niya. Saan dapat target natin doon? Sa kabila, dapat gawin yung gagawin natin. Kung ano yung plano natin, gawin pa rin natin. Okay? Kung ano plano, yun ang gawin natin. Ha? Huwag yung ibahin, huwag yung ibahin. Go, let's go.
Pasya muna tayo.
Coach Aying Esteban reminding his spikers that they have to be more smart in hitting. Kasi totoo naman, if the sets are too near the net, you can't just feed it to the blockers of the other side. You have to make a way to put that over.
And also reminding his players to just keep doing what they've been doing. And with 4 full days of preparation, there should be no excuse. Oh!
Great tip by Doguna. And Mapua did not expect that.
What a smart play by Joan Doguna.
And she used her left hand. The blockers thought she was gonna spike with her right.
There's been a lot of that this season. Left-handed game winners and spikes or hits.
Yes, that just means that most of the players have improved.
That goes out.
Now LPU with a 6-0 run.
Wow. Mapua getting blown away like a house of cards. LPU just overtaking them.
And serving with aces.
2-point lead for the Lady Pirates as we take a short break.
Score 16-14 in favor of LPU Lady Pirates.
Good day, sports fans. This is Game On, the very first sports podcast of GMA. Brought to you by GMA Regional TV and Synergy and GMA Digilab. My name is Martin Javier.
Half minute left. Shot clock is down to 4. Manalini. Kaboom!
Let's talk about anything and everything about sports. I am Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
Ang pinaka-key to be a very good shooter, to be able to score, is repetition.
Makasama din natin ang inyong mga iniidolo o paboritong atleta mula rito sa bagong-bagong opisina ng GMA Integrated News. Ako naman po si Anton Rojas.
Unang laban sa Seniors Division at grabe, nag-enjoy tayo doon dahil napakainit ng laban ni Borromeo at Caños.
Game on!
Gaira, what happened to Mapua? But before you answer that question, what happened to LPU here?
I think what Coach Cromwell said earlier, grabe rin kasi yung errors nila in the past game and they couldn't recover. Although it was a very, very close fight. When you have more errors and yung timing ng errors mo, that's what will cause you to lose the game.
35 errors is just way too much. Giving up more than a set.
But right now, you can see so much confidence coming from LPU. From services to hits and to reception, they're really doing well.
What's happening to Mapua right now to me is like a flashback of what happened to them late in the second set against Benilde.
I'd say they lack consistency because they started really well, but they just can't hold on to that end game. They can't get that end game.
They almost had that second set against Benilde, but succumbing to the pressure, maybe that will wake them up here.
Babiera ends the bleeding for Mapua with that quick hit.
On deck to serve is Roxy de la Cruz.
Puzon. Wow!
You could hear how crisp that hit was, Anton. And using the hands of the blockers, Tulang, of course, a very smart and powerful hitter for LPU.
And in my opinion, one of the most underrated players in the NCAA, Jaja Tulang. Running it back. Gohol. Rica Blanca, single block by Doguna. Joan. Goodbye.
Doguna and all the hitters of LPU just have so much power coming into this match as we hear a timeout from Coach Aying.
Ang palo natin sa kanila, roll shot. Ang palo sa atin, malakas. Kinukuha yung bola nila, nakatayo na lang, hindi na gumagalaw yung spike, yung depensa. Ano pa laban natin ngayon doon? Di baluan nyo rin na malakas. Parehas yung labanan. Hindi roll shot, hindi natin ibibigay ng chance ball. Ano nangyari? Ang soli natin sa kanila, chance ball kasi nag-misreceive na. Atakin nyo rin na malakas para parehas yung labanan. Ha?
Pasa ulit.
Sa timeout ni Coach Aying, makikita mo na siya gustong-gusto niya lumaban because as he said, his players have been giving easy balls to LPU while LPU has been serving them up with very, very hard hits.
Still serving for LPU, Jaja Tuna.
It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Pirates. Gohol. Off the block.
Nadine Berses.
Challenging the hands of the blockers. Good choice.
Naghanap na ng ibang attacker si Coach Esteban.
For the Lady Pirates.
Si Berses na. Buzon. Doguna. Good read. Oh!
It was
I guess
a
not.
Check
That's a
ball
point for the
for,
Lady
for LPU.
I'd like to see that again.
What a swing.
Serving Joy Laguna.
Wow. On that replay, it was clearly out.
Hard to tell. Of course, the referees have other
Service goes
angles.
out.
Mapua now has a full front row. So hopefully they maximize this.
Buzon.
What a set!
Wow.
Of course, if you have a really good set given to you, you'd want to kill that ball.
This is Kid Martin serving for LPU.
Buzon is like a puppet master. And everybody is following the script.
But what a set! That was opposite setting, underhand, and it actually deceived the blockers and she went over them.
Now serving Nadine
Berses got a powerful cross-court hit to go earlier. Check out, actually. Gohol. Aliana. Dolorito.
At yung sinasabi ni Coach Aying, dapat mas powerful yung hits nitong Mapua and smarter because you have really, really good hitters on the side of LPU. So how will you challenge those hitters?
Buzon. So active. Masyado malakas para kay Joanne.
Overcooks that one.
Serving for Mapua University, Aliana Ong.
Aliana Ong with 3 points in this match.
Buzon. Nasada. Nabuhay pa. Chance ball. Roxy.
Good coverage by Roxy as well.
Oh no, chance
It's a
ball.
free ball.
That's what Coach Aying didn't want.
But the blockings of Mapua is finally here at... This is something that they have to focus on. If they're just gonna get free balls, they have to protect their side of the court.
And how about that pancake cooked up by Raisa Rica Blanca?
Great defense.
Roxy. Ming back set. Not over para kay Jaja.
Jaja Tulang had so much. I think she was too aggressive on that one.
Timeout, LPU Lady Pirates. Our score 22 for the Lady Pirates, 21 for the Lady
Kailangan
Pirates.
nakuha natin ng maayos kasi counter-attack na natin yun, sayang. One good pass. Yan. One stop. Kalma muna tayo, kalma lang ha. Nagmamadali na tayo. Okay? Tingnan muna tayo ng malalim. One good pass. Okay? One good attack. Buong puso ha. Naintindihan? Tiwala lang. Let's go.
I love that. Buong puso, sabi ni Coach Cromwell. And I love his timeouts as well because he only gives confidence and comfort to his players. So hopefully, they translate that after that timeout.
Still serving for Mapua
So
University.
hinihingi niya one good pass and one strong attack. Tignan natin. There's the good pass. Kabila naman. Oh!
Smart drop from Dolorito. Baviera didn't know where that ball was going.
Grabe yung tapik na yun. Just brushed it off the fingers of De La Cruz. Gohol. And Rica Blanca gets roofed.
Osada celebrating her kill block. Gusto ko rin yung pagkahabol din ni Osada. She makes sure that there is no gap in between the blockers.
Dolorito gets that one in. Regalo para kay Jaja Tulang and the LPU Lady Pirates secure the opening set.
You cannot give over balls to Jaja Tulang because she will make sure she gets that point.
All right, we'll be back para sa set number 2.